In today's episode of my trip of 2018, I'm going to Chiang Mai. I went there with the night train from Bangkok, and when I arrived, I wanted to take public transport to go to my hostel, but I didn't find any accessible public transport, so I had to take a taxi. I didn't have any plan for Chiang Mai, so as usual, I went to the reception at my hostel and asked for a recommendation. So the owners told me where I can go. So the same day I went around the city. And I went to Doi Sutep, which is sacred Buddhist place on the mountain. To go there, I took the designated tourist track and I went around the whole mountain. To come back, I decided to hike downhill and I found a trail online and it turned out to be completely free of any people. So it was empty and I arrived to the city after the sunset already. So I was a little bit lost. In the evening, I grabbed a dinner on a typical market in Chiang Mai with two girls that I met in a hostel in Bangkok and with a guy from my current hostel. Next day, I decided to take the advice from the owner of the hostel and rent a scooter. He showed me on the map all the places where I can meet police and those places I should avoid because I don't have the driving license for Thailand. I decided to go to the Doi Inthanon National Park. On my scooter trip, I forgot to take my camera, so all my videos are from my phone. The national park was quite far, around 40-50 kilometers from Chiang Mai, and so it was quite an experience to ride a scooter in a country with left-sided traffic. In the national park, I went to some waterfalls. Later I went to the highest mountain in Thailand, which turned out that I can go there by the scooter completely. And then some more waterfalls. For the next day, the girls that I met in Bangkok convinced me to join the trip, to the 2-day trip to the jungle. It was last minute call, but luckily there was still free spots for me. We were a group of 6 people and it was quite a cool trip. We got to hike through the jungle, see the waterfalls, and sleep in the mountain village. When we came back from trip. I just took my baggage from my hostel, went to the market to eat dinner, and then took a plane for my next destinations. Decided to join.
Some girls.
Yeah.